So you think you were ready? Hello guys, I am here today to show you how to survive in the Nether. So the first thing you need is to know your environment. First off on our list is the Basalt Delta. The Basalt Delta is a remnant of ancient volcanic eruptions which only left unstable platforms made of basalt and black stone blocks. Magma cubes spawn frequently here. Second on our list is the Soul Sand Valley. The Soul Sand Valley is a large grotto filled with soul sand, basalt, soul fire, and exposed nether fossils. Mobs that spawn here are ghasts, groups of skeletons, and endermen. Third on our list is the Crimson Forest. It is a red-themed biome filled with plant-like crimson nylium, crimson roots, and the small and big fungi that contain sweeping vines and diffuse shroomlight. This biome is a home for hoglins, piglins, and zombified piglins. Fourth, the Warped Forest. It is a blue warp-themed biome with huge warped fungi and other plant-like warped nylium, warped roots, and nether sprouts. This is also the friendliest biome since no hostile mobs can spawn here. Last and fifth on our list is the Nether Wastes. Nether Waste used to be the only biome in the Nether with mobs like ghasts, piglins, zombified piglins, magma cube, and endermen. This biome also stores structures like Nether Fortress and Bastion remnants. Knowing the environment of the Nether, you can now determine where to build your house. Here are the things to consider when building your home in the Nether. The first one is, in building your new home, the Warped Forest will be your best friend, since there's no hostile mob that spawns here. Second, your home must be mob-proof. Third, it should be fireproof in case of ghast attacks. Lastly, it should be enough to hold your essential items. Just don't forget, you can't sleep here. Magma Cube. Magma cubes are hostile mobs whose skin is dark red and black with red, orange, and yellow eyes. They are found in big, small, and tiny sizes, exclusively in the Nether. They are the Nether equivalent of slimes with similar behavior, and they are hostile to players. A magma cube has 8 hearts of life but decrease in size. They have 3 hearts of damage but may vary depending on its size. They have a chance of dropping 0 to 1 magma cream. A magma cube moves by hopping. A magma cube seeks out any player or an iron golem within a 16-block spherical distance. Magma cubes cannot be hurt by fall damage or burning, and they are not slowed down by lava. They can swim upward in lava and leap above its surface. When a magma cube is killed, it's split into 2 to 4 smaller magma cubes. Tiny magma cubes disappear when killed, like other mobs. Wither Skeleton. Wither Skeleton are hostile mobs with stone swords found in fortresses. They are usually darker than regular skeleton. They have 10 hearts of life and 4 hearts of damage that may vary due to difficulty. They drop 0 to 5 bones depending on weapon enchantment. They give a small chance of dropping coal with their skull skeleton and their stone stored. When an entity is attacked, it is inflicted with a wither effect for 10 seconds in any difficulty, which turns the health bar black and decreases it by 1 every 2 seconds, similarly to poison. Endermen. Endermen are tall, black, neutral mobs from the end that have the ability to teleport and pick up blocks. Single Endermen spawn uncommonly in Nether Waste and Soul Sand valleys. and frequently in warped forests. They have 20 hearts of life and 3.5 hearts of damage. They have a chance of dropping 0 to 4 ender pearls depending on weapon or enchantment. Upon death, Enderman also drops any block held. Endermen do not attack unless provoked by a player or mob attacking them, or simply by a player looking them in the eyes from up to 64 blocks away. Blaze. Blazes are flying hostile mobs found in nether fortresses. They have 10 hearts of life and 3 hearts of damage per attack. They have chances of dropping 0 to 4 blaze rods when killed depending on looting weapon or when killed with a tamed wolf. Blazes fly, although when not attacking, they stay on the ground or sink down slowly through the air. A blaze's normal attack is a trio of fireballs shot from up to 48 blocks. A blaze shoots only when it has a line of sight to its target. Ghast. Ghasts are white, floating, jellyfish-like hostile mobs that live in the nether and shoot explosive fireballs at the player. They spawn only in the basalt deltas, nether wastes, and soul sand valley, all three of which exist only in the nether dimension. They are hostile mobs. Ghasts have 5 hearts of health and a damage of 8.5 hearts per attack. They have a chance of dropping 0 to 4 ghast tier depending on weapon and or enchantment, 0 to 5 gunpowder depending on weapon and or enchantment. Ghasts float around the nether with their eyes and mouth closed and periodically make crying sounds. They only open their eyes and mouth when attacking. Strider. Striders are passive mobs that spawn in the nether, striding on lava seas. They can walk or stride on lava and be saddled by the player. A wart fungus on a stick is needed to properly direct a strider. Striders are passive mob. They have 10 hearts of health. An adult strider have a chance of dropping 0 to 8 string upon death depending on weapon or enchantment. Unlike most mobs, strider can walk on lava. If the strider has the speed effect applied to it, it moves faster on both land and lava, although its speed over lava increases more than over land. Striders outside of lava change to lavender color, change their expression to more of a frown, and shiver. They also move slower when outside of lava. Skeleton. Skeletons are common undead hostile mobs equipped with bows. Skeletons can even spawn in the nether. Skeletons have 10 hearts of health and 1 heart of damage. They have a chance of dropping 0 to 5 bones depending on weapon and or enchantment. They also drop 0 to 5 arrows depending on weapon and or enchantment. Skeletons are ignored by the wither and are affected by the smite enchantment. Piglins. Piglins are neutral mobs found in the nether. An adult can spawn with 1 to 4 of golden helmet, armor, leggings, or boots. Piglins have 8 hearts of health. For range attack, they have 0.5 to 2.5 hearts of damage. For melee attack, they have 4.5 hearts of damage. They have a chance of dropping a golden sword or crossbow with random durability and 1 to 4 pieces of armor. They are not naturally immune to fire or lava. Piglins are provoked when players, with or without gold armor, attack them or when a nearby chest, trap chest, ender chest, barrel, or skulker box is opened or broken. Breaking gold blocks, gold ore, gilded blackstone, and nether gold ore also provokes them. Adults attack wither skeletons, wither, and adult hoglins. If outnumbered by hoglins, they flee. If the players offer a gold ingot, bartering them takes place as it normally would if given a gold ingot. If a player distracts them with a gold item and equips a piece of gold armor while the piglin is examining the item, then the piglin ends hostility towards the player. Zombified piglins can spawn in nether waste and crimson forests, nether portals, from pigs struck by lightning, or from piglins in the overworld or in the end. They are neutral mobs. Zombie piglins have 10 hearts of life and a damage of 4 hearts. They have a chance of dropping 0 to 4 rotten flesh, gold nugget, gold ingot, and golden sword. All zombified piglins spawn with a golden sword, which has a small chance of being enchanted. A piglin that enters the overworld or the end transforms into a zombified piglin after 15 seconds. When a baby piglin transforms into zombies, they do not have weapons. Hoglin. Hoglins are found in herds of 3 to 4 in crimson forests. They are hostile and will attack any player. Hoglins have 20 hearts of life and a damage of 3 to 9 hearts depending on difficulty. They have a chance of dropping 2 to 7 pork chop depending on weapon or enchantment, and 0 to 5 leather also depending on weapon or enchantment. Hoglins avoid warp fungus, nether portals. They are not immune to fire or lava. Zoglin. If a Hoglin spawns in or moves to the overworld or the end, it shakes and turns into a Zoglin after 15 seconds. Zoglins are basically Hoglins with lowered hair and tethered body. This mob is hostile to any mobs. Hoglins have 20 hearts of life and 1.5 hearts of damage depending on difficulty. They have a chance of dropping 1 to 6 rotten flesh depending on weapon and or enchantments. Basically, they are the same with Hoglin, but it attacks any armor stand, mob and players except for the Creeper and Hoglin. Nether fortresses are very large complexes composed of nether brick materials that are supported by massive pillars that tower high above the lava oceans. Nether fortresses are generated randomly and evenly throughout all biomes in the Nether. Nether fortresses may be generated in inconvenient places where half or even the majority of the fortress is buried in the netherrack. In such a case, the interior is not filled with netherrack. All hallways and passages are clear except for open walkways and bridges. Bastion remnants are large, castle-like generated structures found in the Nether in all biomes except the basalt deltas. Piglins spawn in the structure on generation. Hoglins may also spawn on generation in Bastion remnants if a Hoglin stable generates. Bastion remnants are the only way to obtain the pigstep music disc and the snout banner pattern. Navigation is important since the Nether is bigger now and you're prone on getting lost. Using lodestone, you can make special compasses to mark the places that you needed to remember. A lodestone is crafted by mixing 8 chiseled stone bricks and 1 netherite ingot. Since the Nether update, a new ore was introduced. It is called the netherite, made by mixing ancient debris and gold. Ancient debris are usually found in layers 21 to 119. You'll find it easier if you use strip mining method or just using TNT. Having known that, you can now craft the set of netherite items you always wanted. So, that's it for now guys. Always remember, never be afraid to experiment and discover. Have a nice day!